yourself. Don't hurt yourself.
Hey guys, I forgot to film an intro, so here it is, an easy Halloween idea from my idol, the queen herself, Beyonce, with a outfit, hair and makeup tutorial inspired by her album Lemonade and the Don't Hurt Yourself video, my absolute favourite. This is just a super easy idea. If you're having trouble thinking of who to dress up as, who better than Queen Bee? And of course you can make it a bit more gory and more Halloween-like, but this is just an easy look that you can do. So let's just get started.
Oh, I'm really nervous.
Hey guys, so for this part of the video we're going to be doing my hair, but obviously as you know I can't braid my hair because I'm shit at it, and you've seen my hair braided a lot, and it's always Brie, my friend Brie, who's so excited to be here because she loves being on camera. So she's going to braid my hair and show you how to do it and explain it. So yeah.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You excited to be here?
Yeah, this is kind of weird.
Okay, so we'll just get started so that she doesn't have to sit here any longer.
Be awkward.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, girl. Oh, yes. We're going to try a one-piece extension in there, so just to give it that longer.
It'll just look a little bit longer.
Yeah, a little bit fuller at the top, at the braid.
Tease that shit.
Let's tease it up. So it holds tight, apparently. Just learnt that before. Alright, now let's pin it in. This is just what I do, but because Bronte's hair's a little bit thinner, I grab a really tiny bit at the start and I split that into 3, just using my fingers. This is going to be the outside bit, if you can see that. The middle, the inside. Inside meaning closer to the
Part.
Right, so you're going to get the outside braid, and it's a Dutch braid, so we're going under instead of over, which is over is a French braid. So let's go outside braid under the middle bit. Just this is just a start, and then you get the inside braid and go under the middle bit. Alright, so then we'll grab a small section and add it to the outside bit. Grab another small section, and the small part closer to will be close to the part. So grab a little bit from near the part and put that with the inside bit, inside section. And then you go get the outside bit, go under the middle bit again, and then we get the inside bit and go under the middle bit again. And then you just keep grabbing sections, small sections, the best effect, I think. Alright, so we've hit the extension. So now we're going to try and, you've got to be kind of careful here. You just try and get a bit and to cover the extension so you can't actually see the clip. So I'm going to grab this bit here and try and place it over the clip so no one will be able to see it when it's all done. And then the same with this side. Alright. And then we've got a bit of extension, and because I put it low, I think it makes it a bit easier to braid it into, because you're not trying to get the hair and pull it in different directions, you're just braiding down, so you're just almost braiding with the extension. Alright, so I can see it, but we'll fix it. We're gonna make the braids a bit fatter.
Yeah.
Alright, and then you get to the end, just try to make it tight to her scalp at the end. Alright, so then you just, when you get to where you don't need to grab any more hair, you just plait it like normal.
Yeah. Oh, look at that long braid.
I know, it's so long. It's getting pretty thin at the end, but
I wanted to use like little skinny plastic clear hair ties. It looks better, but I don't have them.
Alright, so we've done the braid. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect, as long it all gives the same effect off. And it's Halloween, so now you just kind of spread it out a bit. Okay, so now we're getting to the extension, and I can kind of see it coming out here, so I'm just going to make it a bit fatter around the extension to really cover it. You could also bobby pin the bits of hair down so you really can't see it.
So now my hair's all nice and braided. I'll show you a little close up. Thank you, Brie, for doing my hair.
I've been looking at myself in there.
That's okay. So but I like how the extensions look. What do you think?
I love that. It's really long. It gives that Kimmy K.
Kind of get
Beyonce
Kimmy.
effect.
Yes. Okay, let's move on, and goodbye, Brie. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thanks.
First, I'm spraying my hair with the Schwarzkopf hairspray so that my hair looks a little less fluffy and fly away and a little harder. This is a pretty fresh-faced look, so I'm just using the Jurlique Rosewater Balancing Mist, followed by my Rimmel Lasting Finish Primer, which is super glowy, which is how her skin looks, and it really doesn't look like it has much makeup at all on it, let's be honest. I'm evening out my skin tone using MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC30 to create that nice clean base, which I think Beyonce just has naturally. She doesn't really have many freckles or anything. And then I blended that all in with a damp beauty blender, of course, just to get that nice dewy flawless look. Then using my Bareminerals Bareskin Concealer in Fair, I'm applying that under my eyes and also on my eyelid, blending in with the damp beauty blender, of course, the same again. She doesn't really look that highlighted, but I do still like to create that nice eye base. Then I'm just lightly setting my face using MAC Medium Dark and my Real Techniques small contour brush, just lightly setting, not too much powder because she does look very glowy. Beyonce always has a fab nose contour, so I'm trying to emulate that look today using this small round brush and applying the concealer down my nose. Then I'm grabbing this LA Girl Pro Conceal in Chestnut and this thinner brush to contour my nose, as you can see. Then I grab a slightly larger one of the round brushes and then I just start blending that in. It does take a little while to blend the nose contour in, but it's definitely all worth it in the end, and I'm really liking these brushes. They're new and they're very, very cheap. Once you've really blended that all in, I wanted to highlight my nose a little more, so I went down the center of my nose again and then on my forehead using the same concealer, and then I blended it in with a damp sponge. Then I also went in and put the concealer on either side of my nose just to thin it down even more, which I've seen this trick a lot on other YouTube channels. Then I'm just setting that nose with a little bit of powder. Then I'm going to contour the rest of my face using the same Pro Conceal as before, because this look is super dewy and quite contoured. So I'm applying that along my cheeks and I'm going to then blend it in first, and then I'm also going to then go ahead and do the same around my forehead, just going ahead and blending that contour out. She always looks very contoured, I guess, in her facial structure in general, so that's why I was doing that. She doesn't normally look super bronzed or anything. Then going to apply NYX Liquid Illuminator, and I'm applying that to the tops of my cheeks using the sponge and also into the temple and blending it out. Then I'm using this Colourpop Super Shock Cheek Color in Wisp and applying that in the same spots using my finger, as well as putting that also along my nose and cupid's bow and lips. She just looks super dewy and glowy and highlighted. For eyes, it really doesn't look like she had much on them, but I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and the lightest cream shade, applying that on my lid, followed by the caramel brown shade, as you can see, just using my finger today and quickly blending that over my eyelid up towards the crease. Then using my Morphe Bullet Crease brush and the darkest brown shade and blending that across my entire lash line, just a soft color along the top and also along the lower lash line, and then cleaning it up with a cotton tip. She just kind of does look like she's got a little bit of smoke around the lashes, that's why I did that. Her lids also look quite dewy, so I used the Colourpop highlighter again and applied that onto the lid to give that more of a shimmery sheen look, and also into the corner of my eye. Onto one of the most important parts of Beyonce's overall look all the time is her eyebrows. I'm using the spoolie brush to brush them upwards, as you can see, and then I grabbed the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Ebony, and I actually ended up using this little small brush and applied the product in upwards, sort of swift, straight motions from the inner corner of my brow all the way along, just really sharp lines, just to really create that effect. Then I grabbed the Eyeko London Brow Gel and I brushed the brows up again just to make sure that I keep them in place so when the gel dries, the eyebrows still look the same. For lashes today, I'm applying the mascara from Maybelline, Falsies Push Up Drama, layering up the lashes a few times, and I'm not going to be putting any falsies on just because she looked like she had her thick natural lashes, and then I'm also putting it on my lower lash line. Then I'm spraying Fix Plus on my entire face to enhance my skin glow, and then for lips we're leaving them bare, just applying a gloss lip plumper. It's called Cougar Perfect Pout. Then I'm using this body shimmer moisturizer from Victoria's Secret, which I always use and will list down the bottom, just to put on my arms and then also along my chest, just to really add that nice glow. For necklace, I got from Colette, which I will link. It's an Australian store, just a chain with the cross. For my outfit today, I did get this Carly by Misguided two-piece suit, which I thought looked very, very similar to the actual outfit that she wore, which was actually from the Kanye West label. Then I had this jumper. It's just a big fluffy jumper. She wore like a fur jumper in hers. And then I also just wore these little strappy sandals, but again, she wore Kanye West's shoes, I think, and they're sort of like a shiny boot, which you can get off Misguided as well, but it was a very easy look to recreate, and you could definitely make it a bit more gory as well. I just didn't go for that look today. And then of course I had my hair braided, and I also wore a lot of rings because she wore a lot of rings on her fingers. But I hope you guys really liked this look. I really do think that the look came out quite well. Obviously, I look nothing like the Queen, but I just thought this would be a cool look to recreate. If you want to make her a zombie, definitely go and do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll have it all linked down below. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, click that button down below to like this video if you like it. Let me know your feedback in the comments below, and hopefully I will see you all very, very soon. Bye guys!